Have you ever wondered what shapes our moral compass and how these values influence our actions? It's a question that's been asked and explored for centuries. Our moral values, the principles we hold dear, are often the unseen hands guiding our actions and decisions. They are the compass that directs our journey through life. These values vary, of course, from person to person, from culture to culture. A moral value that is revered in one culture may not hold the same weight in another. This cultural diversity is often reflected in the stories we tell, in the narratives that have been passed down from generation to generation, shaping our collective character. And so, in understanding our moral values, we often turn to these tales. They offer us a mirror, reflecting not only who we are but also who we aspire to be. Today, we delve into a popular Senegalese moral tale that has stood the test of time. Our story today begins in a small Senegalese village, where a humble farmer lived with his family. His name was Samba, a man known throughout his community for his unwavering dedication to his work and the love he harbored for his land. Each day, under the golden gaze of the African sun, he toiled in his fields, his hands shaping the earth, nurturing the seeds that would soon flourish into bountiful crops. Samba was a man of simple tastes, content with the modest lifestyle he led. His home was a modest hut, a blend of straw and clay, standing proudly amidst the vast expanse of his farm. His family, his land, and the respect of his fellow villagers were his greatest treasures. He lived by the principle of teranga, a deeply embedded Senegalese value that emphasizes hospitality, generosity, and respect for all. His days were rhythmic, each one mirroring the last. The crowing of the rooster would herald the break of dawn, and with it, Samba's day would begin. He would till his lands, sow his seeds, and tend to his cattle. His evenings were spent with his family, sharing stories under the blanket of a star-kissed sky, their laughter echoing through the quiet night. Samba's life was a testament to his principles. He was known for his honesty, integrity, and kindness. He believed in sharing his harvest with those less fortunate, often offering a helping hand to his neighbors in need. His actions spoke louder than words, painting a vivid portrait of a man who lived his values. Despite his humble existence, Samba's life was rich in all the ways that mattered. He had love, respect, and a sense of purpose that fueled his every day. He was a beacon of hope, a symbol of perseverance, and a testament to the power of hard work and dedication. However, one day, a stranger appeared at the farmer's doorstep, triggering a series of events. The stranger, it turned out, was a powerful spirit in disguise who had come to test the farmer's moral values. Our tale continues as the spirit, clothed in the guise of an ordinary stranger, begins to weave intricate trials, designed to test the farmer's moral compass. The spirit, in its otherworldly wisdom, did not resort to grand displays of power or threats. Instead, it utilized situations that were deeply rooted in the farmer's everyday life, in an attempt to tempt him away from his principles. The first trial was that of honesty. The spirit, posing as a wealthy merchant, accidentally dropped a pouch filled with gold coins. The farmer, upon discovering the pouch, without a moment's hesitation, rushed to return it to the rightful owner. There was no internal struggle, no weighing of pros and cons, just an instinctive response born out of a deeply ingrained sense of honesty. Next, the spirit tested the farmer's compassion. On a bitterly cold winter's night, a beggar, the spirit in another form, knocked on the farmer's door, pleading for shelter. Despite his own meager means, the farmer welcomed the beggar into his humble abode, offering him warmth and food. Then came the trial of humility. The spirit, now playing the role of a renowned scholar, attempted to belittle the farmer, questioning his wisdom and worth. Yet, the farmer, unperturbed by the scholar's harsh words, remained humble, acknowledging his own limitations and expressing a desire to learn. Through each trial, the farmer's moral values shone brightly like a beacon in the darkest of nights. He did not falter, nor did he waver. His actions were not driven by the expectation of reward or recognition, but by a deep-rooted belief in doing what's right. Despite the mounting challenges, the farmer held firm to his principles, demonstrating the strength of his moral character. Impressed by the farmer's unwavering morality, the spirit decided to reward him and his family. The spirit, a figure of profound wisdom and power, knew the value of the farmer's actions. In a world where many are tempted by shortcuts and easy gains, the farmer had held firm to his moral compass, proving that integrity isn't an outdated notion but a timeless virtue. As a reward, the spirit blessed the farmer's barren land. Where once lay only dust and stones, verdant fields sprung forth, bursting with bountiful crops. The once empty granaries filled to the brim with grains enough to feed the family and the entire village for many seasons to come. The spirit didn't stop there. It also granted the farmer the ability to understand the language of the animals. This made him an even better farmer and a compassionate custodian of the animals he reared. The impact of these rewards was far-reaching. The farmer and his family, once struggling to make ends meet, now had plenty. Their lives changed overnight. From being on the brink of destitution, they became the most prosperous in the village. But the farmer remained as humble as ever, sharing his good fortune with his neighbors. His home became a beacon of generosity, a testament to the spirit's wisdom in choosing the right person to reward. The farmer's children, seeing their father's actions, learned the importance of morality. They understood that their father's wealth wasn't due to luck or chance, but a result of his unwavering commitment to doing what's right. They grew up to be individuals of strong character, continuing their father's legacy of morality and integrity. The entire village, inspired by the farmer's story, began to value morality above all else. They saw firsthand how a good heart and firm morals could lead to prosperity and happiness. The spirit's reward didn't just change the farmer's life, it transformed an entire community. And so, the farmer's steadfast adherence to his moral values brought prosperity and happiness to his family. Remember, dear listeners, the rewards of good deeds may not always be immediate or tangible, but they are profound and far-reaching. Keep your moral compass steady, and life will steer you towards fulfillment and joy. This popular Senegalese tale serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of sticking to our moral values, even in the face of adversity. It highlights the significance of core values like integrity, honesty, and morality, which are not just mere words, but pillars of a righteous life. Imagine a world where everyone lived by these principles, a world where integrity is not an option but a way of life, where honesty is regarded as the highest form of dignity, and where morality is the standard, not the exception. This is not a utopia, it's a possibility that begins with each one of us. The tale we've just explored, deeply ingrained in Senegalese culture, is a testament to the enduring power of these virtues. It paints a vivid picture of the triumph of integrity over deceit, of honesty over falsehood, and of morality over corruption. It's a narrative that transcends time and geography, resonating with each one of us, regardless of where we come from or where we're headed. The protagonist's adherence to these values, even when confronted with the most challenging circumstances, serves as a beacon of inspiration. It underscores the fact that the path of righteousness, though arduous at times, always leads to a fulfilling destination. It's a journey that's marked not by the absence of obstacles, but by the constant pursuit of virtue in the face of them. And so, the tale imparts a lesson that's as relevant today as it was centuries ago. It reminds us that our actions bear consequences, that our choices reflect our character, and that our character, in the end, defines our destiny. By embodying the virtues of integrity, honesty, and morality, we not only elevate ourselves but also contribute to a larger narrative of goodness, one that shapes our world for the better, one decision at a time. In a world filled with challenges and temptations, our moral compass is our guiding light, leading us to happiness and prosperity. This tale, deeply rooted in the heart of Senegal, is a testament to the power of this guiding light. So, what can we learn from this Senegalese tale? Well, this narrative is not just a captivating story, but a mirror reflecting the essence of morality. The tale emphasizes the significance of moral values, demonstrating how they guide us in our daily lives. It brings to light the fact that our character, largely shaped by these values, is the driving force behind our actions and decisions. In the story, we saw how the protagonist's moral compass guided him, even when faced with tough decisions. His actions, dictated by his deep-rooted principles, eventually led him to a positive outcome. This tale, like many others from the rich Senegalese tradition, serves as a reminder. It nudges us to introspect, to evaluate our own values and principles. It encourages us to stand steadfast in the face of adversity, just like the protagonist. Remember, it's not just about knowing what's right, it's about having the courage to do what's right, no matter the circumstances.